Welcome back to the Barbecue Lab. My name is David Gafford. We have been working hard on the new location of the Barbecue Lab, and we cannot wait to share that with you soon. But that's not quite ready. We want to walk you through something that we were made aware of when it comes to our JVR vacuum sealers. You know how we love to use vacuum sealers here on the channel, and JVR has performed really well in all of our tests. But we got a call where they said that the JVR Vac110 now has the functionality that you can get in the Vac100. That's something that was kind of a drawback for people when it came to this larger model, but they've solved that, and I want to show you how in today's video. We got a package in the mail that looked like this and looked like this. Now, those of you who have the JVR Vac100, you know that you can use this external accessory hose to be able to seal different things that the Vac110 could not do. The cool thing is that thanks to this new motherboard and thanks to this new front panel, you can now use the Vac110 to do all those things. They said it's a really easy change to be able to make, so let's find out if they were telling the truth. If you look here at the old control board, you can see that and the new are very similar. The real difference is the buttons are black instead of white pretty much. But the real change happened here on the motherboard as a part of the control. Let's get these swapped out and see if we can experience the difference. The hardest part is really getting these screw covers off, and I just used a razor blade to be able to pop them off. Now all we have to do is take off the 4 screws that hold this in. And once you have the 4 screws out, all you have to do is pivot this forward, and you can see we have some connections that are running to this. It's really important before you touch any of this to make sure that you don't have any power to this device. Our power cable is not plugged in, it's sitting right over there. This unit has no power, so we can go ahead and start disconnecting these devices. You see the first thing we have is the vacuum hose itself. There is a little silicone on this, but when you take it off, you don't have to put silicone back on. That's more for shipping than anything. And there are 4 primary electrical connectors here. None of these connectors are the same exact number of pins, so it's pretty self-explanatory where they go when they come off. So to get these off, all you have to do is go behind, hit the little switch, and release them. Pretty simple. So there's all 4 of our main connectors. Now we just have to get the vacuum hose out, which we just need to twist this left and right to get it loose. And there we go. There is the old board. We can take this, put it off to the side, and the new board goes in its place. So let's go ahead and take the vacuum hose, get that on there to start, all the way up. Then 3-pin. This multi-pin goes over here. 2-pin. And the big one. There we go. Now all these are snapped in. I've confirmed this hose is on. Go ahead and put this back on the front. We put some screws in and we are back in business. As far as board changes go, this is really not that complex. There are quite a few others on the market that would take a lot more work than this. So I'm pretty pleased with the ease of this that JVR gave us. This is pretty cool. Melissa says, I'm so confident that I did it right that I'm putting these caps back on. I guess we'll find out whether she's right or not. We have our power plug. It is now plugged in. We can turn the unit to on. Looks like we have power. Some of the things that this new board unlocks is programmability. If you look here, you see P0, then you can go in and you can set your vacuum, gas, sealing, and cooling for whatever it is that you want to do. So say you want to make P0 ribeyes in a 4 mil bag. You're able to do that on here, no problem. To get from P0 to P1, just hold down the button. There's 0. Then we have 1, 2, 3, and you have your different programs all the way through here. So this programmability is something new to the Vac110 that I really appreciate because there's a bunch of things that we seal differently around here, and I don't have to go manual anymore. Another thing that this board unlocks is the accessory hose use. You can see back here, this is where the vacuum is taken out of the chamber. This is the accessory hose. Now, if you look, One of these is larger than the other. This part of the hose here is meant to go over this section. This goes to the devices that you can get in the accessories section of the JVR website, giving you the ability to seal wine bottles, giving you the ability to work with canisters and all different types of things. That is new with this control board. Another thing is skip functionality. Say that you have a bag in here that you're running soup or you're running just water for ice bags, something like that. You could actually tell it to stop when that water has reached a boil. So all you have to do is seal this and hit the down button to stop, and it seals it, and you're done. That's one of the things that's new to this feature set, is the ability to stop it mid-seal. Otherwise, this would have run the full duration. Another upgrade to this board. So for those of you who already have a Vac110, this upgrade will give you all of the features of the Vac100 model, except for one thing. That had a cleaning feature that would run the pump for like 500 continuous seconds to boil the water out of the cycle. The assumption is if you're buying the 110, you're going to be using this a lot more frequently than a home user who's using just the 100 every now and then. So this will not have that feature, but otherwise it's the exact same. You could do the same thing yourself by just running this pump a lot, keeping it hot, boiling the water out to be able to keep your oil in good shape. So all Vac110 models moving forward will come with this new board. If you have one of the old models, you can get the board and the accessory hose for right around $190. So if that's something you're interested in, I know I hear from you guys a lot here on the channel asking about vacuum sealers. And those of you who've asked about the 110 versus the 100, the lines are really blurred a lot more now because the 110 has all that feature set that the 100 does, minus that one thing, at a larger sealing capacity. So the question is, which one is right for you? Regardless, whether you're looking at the 100 or the 110, use the links down in the description below. If there's a coupon code available, we'll have it there for you. I know there is right now for the 100. Don't know if there is for the 110, but if you want to get the cheapest price, make sure you go down and use the links in our description. Then we'll say thanks for helping support us here at the BBQ Lab. So what tests do you want to see us run on this new board, this new 110 model? I'm sure some of you can get really creative down in the comments, so let us know the tests you want to see us do, and we'll have some future content coming on the 100 or the 110 because we use these things all the time here at the lab. Now remember, if you're going to be making a purchase, be sure to check out our deals and discounts page over on our website at thebarbqlab.com. That's going to give you a ton of discount options to be able to use on JVR vacuum sealers, your favorite grills, griddles, fire pits, accessories. All of that's on there. So make sure before you make a purchase in outdoor cooking and outdoor living, you check that out. There's a lot more to come on the brand new lab headquarters that we're getting ready to show you here on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. There's a lot of great stuff coming. But for now, I'm David. Behind the camera is Melissa. We want to say thanks so much for watching. Go out there, get your vacuum seal on, and we will see you on the next one.